Friday to you. We like to call it Friday with good reason. It's the positive way to start your day. It's the Start Your Day Positive podcast, and we're glad that you have spent some time with us today. I am Len.
And I am Sara. Thank you so much for sharing a portion of your morning with us today. You know, later on in the episode, I thought I would share something fun. I was inspired the other day by something that happened. And, you know, life happens. And I feel like sometimes we forget to have fun, right? We do. We go. So we're going to feel inspired to have some fun later on.
That sounds really good. And we're going to have some fun and give you a chance to win a $50 gift card to one of your favorite restaurants. Every Friday, we play a game called Whistle While You Win. I'm going to whistle a popular musical tune. All you have to do is guess what it is, and you can win that $50 gift card.
Okay, well, let's start today with a positive thought. Today, actually, Len and I are giving a talk. We're actually speaking at a prayer breakfast, which I'm very excited about for Ashtabula County. But one of the portions of my speech, as we're talking about prayer, reminded me of a movie that I watched back in the day. It's one of my favorite sports inspirational movies, the movie Rudy. Do you remember that? It was such a good movie. But one of the quotes in it I absolutely love, and it's, "Prayer is what we do in our time. Answers come in God's time." And that's always good for me to remember, because sometimes we want answers right away. Well, yes. I think a lot of us are like that, right? But remember that today. Prayer is what we do in our time. Answers are what comes in God's time.
That's really good. It's true. Remember, as I always say, you do your best and let God do the rest. All right. Well, we want to get started today with 3 things your friends and family might be talking about.
Well, after the success of the Artemis II mission, can you ever see a day when we could go on a trip to Mars? Well, the idea has always come with one very big problem. It takes almost 3 years to get there, but a new study suggests there may be a shortcut. One researcher says a future Mars mission could possibly make the round trip in less than a year. And the best case window where Earth and Mars line up is in 2031. NASA's first step is the moon, then Mars. The newly discovered shortcut, it's a big deal. The moon is just over 200,000 miles away. Mars is over 140 million miles from Earth.
What? I had no idea.
I had no idea. That's crazy that in best case scenario with the lineup, it's 6 months.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that. I have confidence. I guess if we want to do it, we can do it, right?
Yes, we just haven't done it yet.
We just haven't done it yet. You and I have been adding that recently to anything we want to accomplish, that little word yet. I haven't done, you fill in the blank
It's
yet.
not that we can't do it. We haven't done it yet.
There's an astronaut there saying, well, we haven't gone yet. Well, if you ever feel like your Chipotle bowl might look a little light, the company's CEO himself says, don't be afraid to speak up. Some customers have been posting online about inconsistent portion sizes, but in response, Chipotle says they've been recoaching employees on proper serving size, and the CEO now says, hey, customers, you should just ask for a little extra if you feel you're shortchanged. In a recent podcast interview, he says Chipotle's brand is committed to big, beautiful bowls and burritos, and no team member on the line is going to say no. So rather than speaking up on social media, just ask for more.
Okay, this is great. I actually saw the video being shared on social media of the CEO saying this, and the first comment on the video immediately saves video, and people are save this video, save this video, save this video. So they have to show it as proof,
right.
You know?
In line at the store, hey, here's your CEO. Here's what he says.
I don't know. Can you ask for a little bit more? Does that feel awkward?
Not at all. I enjoy just the interaction, and I've always found they don't mind dumping more on at all. And I've really moved to the bowl. I used to be a burrito guy. I used to watch them make my ridiculously packed burrito where, they're folding it and twisting it, and then it blows out a seam because I ask for so much. But now I'm more of a bowl guy.
Me too. I love my bowl and chips. Gotta have the chips. And for a lot of us, just hearing the words presidential physical fitness test, you start to like sweat a little bit. It brings back some memories of gym class anxiety, having to do those pull-ups, push-ups, and that dreaded mile run. Well, now the longtime school fitness tradition is making a comeback. The Presidential Physical Fitness Award, once a rite of passage in American schools, is being revived. It will likely appear next school year. Details are being finalized, but expect sit-ups, push-ups, shuttle runs. Oh my gosh, I haven't thought about a shuttle run since 5th grade. Stretching exercises and trying to survive the mile run without walking. The top performers could earn an official Presidential Physical Fitness Award certificate.
Oh, man, I remember the Presidential Fitness Test. You have to as well. It's a lot of pressure. You feel a lot of pressure, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, I was never like an amazing athlete by any means.
Yes.
So I was the one always feeling the pressure. The pull-ups were the hardest. I still can't do a pull-up. But I'll tell you what was even the most pressure in school.
What's that?
This wasn't part of the physical fitness, but pressure to climb the rope in gym class. Do people remember the rope? Can you imagine if kids had to climb the rope now? They wouldn't know what to do, right?
Oh, man, that was pressure. Climbing a rope that was hung from the center of the gymnasium.
There was like an inch of padding at the bottom.
I know it.
It's not like there were big mats at the, mats at the bottom. It was like, climb the rope, and it was like, okay, I'm not going to do any of this.
And the thing was, and I guess this is good, there's something good about it, but you usually had to do it with a circle of all your fellow students watching, right? It's not like you could do it by yourself. You're doing it in front of everybody.
Everybody was sitting there watching you fail. I mean, the only thing that climbed in that gym class was my anxiety level, because there was no way I was climbing up that rope.
Yeah, you were probably thinking of it like 2 classes earlier, right? Like during lunch class, gym class is coming. I'm going to have to climb the rope today.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But, yeah. I mean, I think it's good. I think it's great to get kids into physical fitness with all of this kind of stuff, but also encouraging them, like, they don't have to be great at first. I think that's where the balance, at least when I was in school, there was not a balance. It was just like, do this. If you weren't amazing, then you felt like a failure. Right.
I think that's why they phased it out.
And I think there's a lot more balance now in schools, which at least I hope there is.
I think you're right.
If you can't do it, that's okay. You haven't done it yet.
You haven't done it yet. I'll always remember, so the person that most of us were jealous of, because notice I said she, was such a great athlete, was a girl named Sherry, and she was the daughter of a pastor, and she used to pass out these neon Jesus stickers. I know that has nothing to do with this.
You've told me this story before.
Right. But Sherry, not only was she the prettiest girl in the school who had it all together with the neon Jesus stickers, but she was the best athlete, too. She was faster than all the boys, and I can remember doing the Presidential Fitness Challenge, and I thought, that's it. Sherry's going down. And so after we met the goal of sit-ups, we both kept going. And we did sit-ups until the end of gym class. And then I remember we walked down the hall to the classroom, and before class began, this is so ridiculous, we laid down in the classroom and continued doing sit-ups.
What?
Yes.
Are you like the most competitive person ever?
Kind of sounds like it now that I look back at it.
Sounds like it.
And ultimately, I think I was trying to win her over.
Sounds like it.
Well, anyhow, that just came out because of your story about the fitness.
Yesterday was yesterday. Today's a brand new empty page. So hit reset and start your day. Positive with Len and Sarah.
Len and Sarah are funny and amazing, and we just love you guys.
It's the only way to start the day.
They're friendly, and it seems like they're always having fun.
Len and Sarah rock my mornings.
Yesterday was yesterday. Today's a brand new empty page. So hit reset and start your day. Positive with Len and Sarah.
Are you in a situation where you don't have health benefits? It's just too expensive for the coverage. Well, let me introduce you to our podcast partner, Liberty Health Share. It's not insurance. It's different. members think it's better. A Christian organization where members share the cost of each other's healthcare needs with an affordable monthly contribution. Wes Humble is Liberty's executive director of ministry.
Liberty has been great because, from an inside perspective, first of all, we keep Christ first. And that's not just a saying. That's not at the top level, executive meetings, whatever. It's the only place that I know of that's in medical processing, billing, taking care of needs that has lowered cost. And that's happening. And then there's always some story that follows of how something happened and Liberty was there. People had no way of getting through. They couldn't afford insurance. They didn't know if something bad was about to happen. They click into Liberty Health Share, and then it happens. And they realize that this works and that people I don't even know are going to help pay these medical bills.
Thank you, Wes. And I mean, the timing couldn't be better for a ministry like Liberty, and that's why it's working so well. If you're in that situation where healthcare is a big concern and there's no possible way you could afford it on your own, it's not provided through your work, you're an entrepreneur, you own your own business, Liberty is a great solution. Why don't you go to the website, start to do the research, and I think you'll find it's a program that will be perfect for you. It's libertyhealthshare.org, libertyhealthshare.org. Proud to have them as a partner of the Start Your Day Positive podcast.
Time goes so fast. It happened today. Let's remember.
Well, today is May 8th, and we are taking you back in time.
Hey, let's go back to 1888. This is a biggie. American pharmacist John Pemberton developed Coca-Cola, a drink he originally billed as a cure-all tonic. Pemberton claimed his non-alcoholic drink was a treatment for many diseases, including morphine addiction, indigestion, nerve disorders, and headaches. Today, many studies place Coke as the world's best-known brand. One study says Coke is the world's most recognized word after the word okay.
That makes sense.
In 1974, because of rising sugar prices, Coca-Cola switched over to high-fructose corn syrup. It used to be made with cane sugar, but it was too expensive. So now if you want Coke made with cane sugar, you really have to look for it. All Coke made in Mexico is made with sugar and not high fructose corn syrup, so you might need an import.
So I think some stores carry it too. I bet you could special order it too.
I think so too. It may come, actually, it might have been bottled in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
So, Coke, they have done a lot of branding. They've had nearly 50 slogans since it was invented. And so I thought I'd share some of the most popular ones or interesting ones anyhow as you go over time. The very first slogan for Coke in 1888, they kept it simple. The slogan was, "Drink Coca-Cola."
I like it. Simple.
Simple,
Drink
right.
Coca-Cola.
Right. And now they got a little fancier in 1905. Coca-Cola revives and sustains.
Oh, that sounds very 1905-ish.
It
Very
does.
proper.
1938, the best friend Thirst ever had.
Okay.
This one's, I don't know, 1942. What do you think of this? The only thing like Coca-Cola is Coca-Cola itself.
It's okay.
It's kind of like you go, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite was in 1963. Things go better with Coke.
I do like that one because that's true. Things go better with Coke. Popcorn, Coke. They go together when you go to the movies, right?
Yep.
Pizza?
Pizza, for sure.
You gotta have a Coke with pizza.
It's good. So they've gone through a lot of slogans. The current slogan they must like because they've used it since 2021. The current slogan for Coca-Cola is Coke Real Magic.
I have never heard that. Are you sure that's the
Real Magic?
Have you ever heard Coke say? I don't know. Maybe
Honestly, I can't remember that. To be honest, I can't remember the last Coca-Cola television commercial I've seen. Seems like
I
used
was just going to say that. They don't even have to advertise anymore.
Yeah, I know. There used to be that big Cold War television advertising, Michael Jackson and Pepsi versus Coke, but I can't remember the last Coca-Cola television commercial.
No, I can't remember the last advertisement period for Coke. But I will tell you, going back to the whole John Pemberton pharmacy drink, cure-all tonic, I will say that Coke has helped me feel better. Whatever, I'm just telling you like it is. When I had Michaela, my oldest daughter, I had morning sickness so bad. Very, very bad. And the only thing on the drive to work that would help me was to stop at McDonald's and get a fountain pop. And I talked to my doctor about it, and he was like, drink the pop. Just drink it. If that helps you keep down and not be sick, that's going to be okay. And I did. And it really helped. And he told me, that's when he told me the whole John Pemberton. It used to be used as a cure-all tonic and da-da-da-da. He said it helps a lot of women with morning sickness. So
That's kind of cool. So old John Pemberton,
old John Pemberton might have been onto something. I don't know.
He's smiling right now, John Pemberton is. Hey, Sarah, I don't know if this is the thing necessarily that I want to be known for first and foremost, but the other day I was so happy. I was just doing my own thing, and a person came up to me who listens to the podcast, and they said, you know what? Mm-hmm. You really are a good whistler.
You are a good whistler. You even know how to whistle with, was it a nut you tried to learn how to
with an acorn cap,
how to
yes.
whistle? With an acorn cap, not a nut. Len can whistle with acorn cap. Probably you're one of those guys who goes out with a blade of grass.
Oh, yes,
I remember
of course.
Kids whistle with the blade of grass. I know you were doing that out at recess.
No, you are right.
When you were younger to try to get attention.
You are right.
That was totally you.
You're actually very, very right about that. Well, it led to something really good on our podcast. It's a game that we call Whistle While You Win. It's a fun and simple game. I'm using my whistling skills to whistle a very popular song. And if you can identify the song, all you have to do is enter the correct title on our website, and you could win a gift card, $50 worth, to one of your favorite restaurants. And we've got a ton of restaurants on there.
Okay. Is there any theme to this song, or is it just can be anything?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there is. It's interesting you say that. This particular song is a tune you might likely hear at a sporting event. Because I was watching the playoffs, and I love, arena rock. Those are the best songs to get you pumped up.
Oh, yeah.
And so I thought, hey, let's do that. So get ready, get set. You're in the arena, and see if you can identify this arena rock tune.
Who knows it? Okay, so head over to our website, startyourdaypositive.com. Put your answer in. One person is going to get a $50 gift card this week to the restaurant of their choice.
I mean, I'm all for air conditioning, but truth of the matter is, this time of year, there's nothing like a little fresh air. Opening up those windows in your house. It's a great, great feeling, but it can be a reminder if you have old, crusty windows that you need to replace your windows. If they're hard to open, or once you get it open, you have to put a coffee cup in there or something to hold it up.
Well, some people can't even open them. They're so old. There's no way it's getting open. And that would be hard because I love fresh air. This is one of my favorite times of year because it's just that breeze, the smell, just that feeling of fresh air coming in. So April's the perfect time to reset your home for the long run and get those new windows in. So we love Universal Windows Direct. They're a sponsor of the podcast. They're fantastic. I've used them before in my own home. And when you buy 2 windows now, you get 2 free. And there's no limit to that. The more you upgrade, the more you save. You'll get 24 months with no payments, no interest. So that's pretty good. That's 2 full years. And $500 bonus off your home improvement project.
Yeah, and a true lifetime warranty for the windows as you own the home. So that's just another reason to give them a call. Go to the website. They'll be so friendly and courteous. They'll give you an appointment and let you know what it'll take to change out your windows. UniversalWindowsDirect.com, and you'll join so many others in saying, you know what, Len and Sarah, you're right. I love my windows.
Just a smile will lighten everything. Start your day with a smile. Positive with Len and Sarah.
You know what happens as we get older sometimes? I feel like, at least this is for me, you forget to have fun. I mean, kids, you're always having fun as kids, right?
Yeah.
And as you get older, life changes. You got to deal with different things, do different things. But there's something about missing that childlike play, that childlike fun, where you have to intentionally make time to have fun as you get older. And I think it's so, so important. I was at my daughter's orchestra concert the other night. They always do one of their orchestra's performances for, it's like a nursing home assisted living for the residents there. And the parents can kind of, sit in the back. And it was so beautiful as they were playing some of their songs. She plays in a pops orchestra.
Oh,
so
okay.
they were playing, songs like Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson and some things like that where you could kind of dance to them.
Yeah, sure.
And every single song that had like a good beat that you could dance to, one of the residents stood up and on the side just got her boogie on. And I turned to my husband and I was like, I want that to be me. That is goals. I want to be the person, even if I'm the only person, upstanding dancing when there's a good song on to get my groove on. I want to be the one person, if only at the wedding, dancing in the middle and having fun. I just always want to be that person, right? So it made me start thinking about all the things that I've been trying to do to intentionally have fun. And I recently bought a karaoke machine as well.
I know that.
And my girls and I, Reagan especially, we've had so much fun with it. I need to get it back out. It's been a few months since we've done anything. But that's something that we were like, no, this is going to be fun. Let's intentionally do that. And one night we just sat there and sang every YouTube song we could find. And it was just so much fun. So dancing around the house, getting a karaoke machine or whatever. You don't even need a karaoke machine. Get a flashlight out and put on some YouTube videos, right? Many days I used a flashlight as my microphone growing up. And playing games, carving out time to have game nights, carving out time with your friends to have game nights. There are times where me and my husband just sit at night and play trivia on YouTube and just have fun and laugh, instead of watching something. Quiplash, those games you play on your TV are so much fun. And then the other day, a girlfriend of mine just texted me asking if I wanted to start a book club with her. And I was like, oh my gosh, that would be so fun. Just like little things like that we can start carving in where it's not always work, or take the kids here or take the kids there. I know it's hard, but are there things that we can do that are just fun, right? I remember you telling me a long time ago too, when the kids were younger, something that I thought of too when I was thinking about this that was so fun is geocaching.
Geocaching is a really fun thing to do. And I don't know, it was really popular for a while. I haven't heard a lot about it. But if you don't know what that is, you download an app on your phone and there's geocaches. It tells you where they are all over the country and all over your town, your community. You would be shocked. And basically, people that know about this, they hide things, little treasures. They're not really treasures. They could be trinkets. They could be anything. But they're usually hidden in a little box or something like that. And then you use your phone in the app and you just go on a treasure hunt. And it's super fun to try to zero down and find out the hidden geocache.
You download the geocaching app.
So I was into geocaching with my kids for a while.
Yeah. But that's something fun. Like if you have kids or grandkids.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people know about it. I swear I tell people about it all the time. They're like looking for something to do fun with the kids today. I'm like, well, download the geocache. It's free and go geocaching. And they're like, what? What's that? I'm like, yeah, you go on a little treasure hunt around town and you find the coordinates and find where the treasure is. It's so fun. So that was just something that was on my heart lately. Find something to have fun with.
Just always have fun. I'm really fortunate. I think that's why I win the grandkids over, because I'll do the silliest things because I just have fun. Right now I'm into, because two of my grandkids love this so much. I know most people wouldn't do this, but I do. I take stuffed animals and I put them on all of the blades of the ceiling fan. Then on the count of 3, I turn the ceiling fan on, and as it speeds up, they go flying through the house, and you have to try to catch as many as you can.
That's such a good game.
That's the latest. And, it's really funny because I also do it with one of my grandkids' boots. I thought, why not? He's just learning to use his boots.
Now, you could get her with that.
You know what? I know that. I always think that's going to fall off there. It's going to hit him in the head. But what are you going to do? And so, and
oh my gosh.
And they go flying off of the ceiling fan, and we try to catch them. And when they hit the ground, they just crack up. And so,
that's funny. That's so funny. You know what? Sometimes I think we treat like joy and things like that as something we earn after finishing something else, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But it can be something that we just do. We don't have to like earn it. You could just like intentionally make room for fun now, today, and it just makes everything feel lighter.
Have a good time.
Well, I hope you go off and have the best weekend, as we will be right back here Monday morning with another brand new episode for you. And just a reminder, if you knew that song that Len was whistling in the episode earlier, go to our website, startyourdaypositive.com, put in your answer, because you just might be our $50 restaurant winner this week.
And as we work into the day, May the 8th, sometimes it's fun to correlate the proverb from the book of Proverbs that corresponds with the day of the month. And so Proverbs 8 is one of my favorites because it all deals with wisdom. It talks about wisdom. And so let's make that our focus as we wrap up the podcast today. Lord, we thank you for the gift of wisdom. And Proverbs 8, you remind us that wisdom calls out to all of us, inviting us to live with understanding and integrity and peace. So as we go into this day and into the weekend, help us to make wise choices with our words, our reactions, and the way we treat people. Give us discernment when life feels confusing and calm confidence when decisions feel heavy. We want to seek your wisdom more than success, comfort, or recognition, trusting that your ways always lead to the best. Bless everyone listening today with clarity and favor and protection and peace. And may all of us walk into this Friday knowing that you are guiding every single step. In Jesus' name, amen.